everyone, I'm just coming on just to do a little video. I'm coming on to show some little sweet treat little embellishments that I've been making. I've got like these little ice creams that I've been making just out of a scrap bit of papers I have. So I'm just getting all the scrap bits and then just making them really. And then I've got my little donuts I make, and I make them out of my circle dies. I have some little ones that I can play about with to make, and it's out of this die I got. It's from AliExpress and it says I don't care, so it's like the donut and then you put I don't care. So I thought that was like cool, but I really wanted this one because I thought it was bigger actually when I was getting it, but it wasn't, it was small. But I really like the little confetti part, and that's what I've been putting on these, the confetti. It comes out really small, and it is quite fiddly, but it's alright for me. And then I've made my paper clips. So I'm just having fun at making them at the minute. They're all for a project that I'm was going to be a part of, and I'll just show you the front of it. Like the big donut I've done there, and it says sweet, and the ice cream, and I can come on and show more of that project once it's done and talk about that and stuff. So I am going to make one of the donuts to show, and in the pack here I've made like a chocolate donut there. So what you'd need is what I've used with these donuts to make them is 2 circles, and these were die cutted out of my die cuts. These are my circle dies, and I got these off Amazon quite cheap, and you can get them from AliExpress in that as well. So the ones I'm going to use are, this one measures about almost 3.5, so that's that one. And then for this one is that little one, and that is about 2 inches, that one. So what I do is I've die cutted one of them out each, and then I get a third one, and I use the little small one, and instead of using the little small one with the little stitch edge, what comes with these, I have this other little circle one, and it hasn't got the stitch edge, and I like to use that just for the middle part of the donut. But you can, if you have the stitch edge ones, then just use that one. So what I do is put these two together like that, and then put the die on top, and I'm going to score that through my, no, I'm going to die cut that. So I've done that, so you get the first little circle out, and the second circle out, so that's all done. So it's starting to come together like the donut. And I'm just going to glue that down with some wet glue. I love using this glue. This is the Crafty Tacky Glue. I got them at a craft show, but you can, I'm sure you can get them in the range. So I've just put a little bit on there, and then measure that for the middle, and then just tap wrap that round so it sticks down. Just hold it for a minute and that's done. So that's how it is so far. And now I'm going to get the little 100 and 1000 what you put on, and for that I use this little die, the little die cut I got from AliExpress, and it's got the little confetti there, and I just use that. And I have some already down here of different colours, so I'm going to start off with that. So it's all done, and then I get my scallop punch, and I just get the edge like that, and then it makes like the bite out the donut. It gives that extra effect. So for the next part I'm going to make an ice cream, and I'm just going to use some of my scrap paper, and I like to use this paper because it has an effect on it for like the ice cream cones. And I've just cut out a triangle just like I have on these ice cream cones, and then what I do is get my scallop punch and get some paper that I want to use, and you can cut out a full of the scallop or just a half. I'm just going to cut a half of that one, and then a half of this one. I don't know how many more. So I want so it's going to be like a strawberry ice cream. You can make the big scallops and cut them down. So I want them to. I don't know if I'm going to make 3 on it. Let's try. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to have a. So I've made the little ice cream with like the different flavour ice cream, and then what you can do is get like the little circle red bit what came out of the donut earlier, and you can use it on the top for like a little cherry or something. So I think I'm going to do that. And as well, the confetti that I put on the donut, you can actually put some on the ice cream, like what's on this one, or I put love hearts, or you could put a button, however you want really. So I think I'm going to leave that one just how that is. So that's my donut and my ice cream made, and that's just how I made my little embellishment of them. I hope you like this video. Hope it's gave you some ideas, and then you might want to take part and make them yourself. Like I showed at the start, I made some paperclip donuts. So there's all different ways of making them. So thank you for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.